Machine.
Any mechanical or electrical device that transmits or modifies energy to perform or assist in the performance of human tasks.
A threshing machine. Machinery.
Machines are machine systems collectively.
Printing machinery. Mad.
Roused to anger.
She gets mad when you wake her up so early. Magazine.
A periodic publication containing pictures and stories and articles of interest to those who purchase it or subscribe to it.
It takes several years before a magazine starts to break even or make money. Magic.
Possessing or using or characteristic of or appropriate to supernatural powers.
Magic signs that protect against adverse influence. Mail.
Sent via the postal service.
I'll mail you the check tomorrow. Main.
Most important element.
The main doors were of solid glass. Mainly.
For the most part.
He is mainly interested in butterflies. Maintain.
Keep in a certain state, position, or activity.
They wanted to maintain peace. Major.
The principal field of study of a student at a university.
Her major is linguistics. Majority.
The main part.
The majority of his customers prefer it. Make.
Make or cause to be or to become.
Make a mess in one's office. Make into.
To change somebody or something into somebody or something.
We're making our attic into an extra bedroom. Make up.
Form or compose.
The children made up the chorus. Makeup.
Cosmetics applied to the face to improve or change your appearance.
She never wears makeup. Make up for.
To do something that corrects a bad situation.
Nothing can make up for the loss of a child. Male.
A person who belongs to the sex that cannot have babies.
Two males walked past. Mall.
Mercantile establishment consisting of a carefully landscaped complex of shops representing leading merchandisers.
They spent their weekends at the local malls. Man.
An adult person who is male.
There were 2 women and 6 men on the bus. Manage.
Be in charge of, act on, or dispose of.
She managed her parents' affairs after they got too old. Management.
The act of managing something.
He was given overall management of the program. Manager.
Someone who controls resources and expenditures.
The manager of a bar. Manner.
How something is done or how it happens.
His rapid manner of talking. Manufacture.
Put together out of artificial or natural components or parts.
They manufacture small toys. Manufacturer.
A business engaged in manufacturing some product.
Local manufacturers are important sources of tax revenue. Manufacturing.
The act of making something from raw materials.
Manufacturing is vital to Great Britain. Many.
Amounting to a large but indefinite number.
Take as many apples as you like. Map.
A diagrammatic representation of the Earth's surface.
A street map. March.
Walking with regular steps.
It was a long march. March.
The month following February and preceding April.
The March issue of the magazine. Mark.
Designate as if by a mark.
The sign marks the border. Market.
The world of commercial activity where goods and services are bought and sold.
Without competition, there would be no market. Marketing.
The commercial processes involved in promoting and selling and distributing a product or service.
Most companies have a manager in charge of marketing. Marriage.
The state of being a married couple voluntarily joined for life.
A long and happy marriage. Married.
Joined in matrimony.
A married man. Marry.
Perform a marriage ceremony.
The minister married us on Saturday. Mass.
A large number or amount or extent.
A soggy mass of fallen leaves. Massive.
Imposing in size or bulk or solidity.
Massive oak doors. Master.
An artist of consummate skill.
A master of the violin. Match.
Be compatible, similar or consistent.
The suspect's fingerprints don't match those on the gun. Matching.
Intentionally matched.
A blue jacket and matching skirt. Match up.
To be as good, interesting, successful as somebody or something.
The trip failed to match up to her expectations. Mate.
A friend.
They've been best mates since school. Material.
The tangible substance that goes into the makeup of a physical object.
Coal is a hard black material. Mathematics.
A science dealing with the logic of quantity and shape and arrangement.
Mathematics is her favorite subject. Matter.
A vaguely specified concern.
Several matters to attend to. Maximum.
The greatest or most complete or best possible.
Maximum pressure. May.
Expressing permission.
May I ask a few questions? May.
The month following April and preceding June.
The new model makes its showroom debut in May. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe I won't go back. Mayor.
The head of a city government.
The mayor presented him with a gold medal at an official city reception. Me.
Used by a speaker to refer to himself or herself as the object of a verb or preposition.
Do you understand me? Meal.
The food served and eaten at one time.
A perfectly cooked meal. Mean.
Mean or intend to express or convey.
You never understand what I mean. Meaning.
The message that is intended or expressed or signified.
What is the meaning of this sentence? Means.
How a result is obtained or an end is achieved.
A means of control. Meanwhile.
The time between one event, process, or period and another.
Meanwhile the socialists are running the government. Measure.
Determine the measurements of something or somebody. Take measurements of.
Measure the length of the wall. Measurement.
The act or process of assigning numbers to phenomena according to a rule.
The measurements were carefully done. Meat.
The flesh of animals used as food.
Place meat and poultry in the refrigerator immediately. Media.
The main ways that large numbers of people receive information and entertainment, that is television, radio, newspapers and the internet.
The trial was fully reported in the media. Medical.
Relating to the study or practice of medicine.
A medical student. Medicine.
Something that treats or prevents or alleviates the symptoms of disease.
Take your medicine. Medium.
Around the middle of a scale of evaluation.
Medium bombers. Meet.
To be in the same place as somebody by chance and talk to them.
Maybe we'll meet again sometime. Meeting.
A formally arranged gathering.
Next year the meeting will be in Chicago. Meet up.
To meet somebody, especially by arrangement.
They met up again later for a drink. Meet with.
To meet somebody, especially for discussions.
The president met with senior White House aides. Melt.
Reduce or cause to be reduced from a solid to a liquid state, usually by heating.
Melt butter. Member.
One of the persons who compose a social group.
A member of the faculty. Membership.
The body of members of an organization or group.
They hold their membership. Memory.
The cognitive processes whereby past experience is remembered.
He can do it from memory. Mental.
Involving the mind or an intellectual process.
Mental images of happy times. Mentally.
In your mind.
He suffered mentally. Mention.
A remark that calls attention to something or someone.
There was no mention of it. Menu.
A list of dishes available at a restaurant.
The menu was in French. Mere.
Being nothing more than specified.
A mere child. Merely.
And nothing more.
I was merely asking. Mess.
A state of confusion and disorderliness.
The house was a mess. Message.
A communication that is written or spoken or signaled.
He sent a 3-word message. Metal.
Any of several chemical elements that are usually shiny solids that conduct heat or electricity and can be formed into sheets, etc.
You need a powerful saw to cut through metal. Method.
A way of doing something, especially a systematic way.
A method for software maintenance. Meter.
100 centimeters.
She came second in the 200 meters. Mid.
In the middle of.
Mid-morning coffee. Midday.
The middle of the day.
He awoke at midday. Middle.
Being neither at the beginning nor at the end in a series.
The middle point on a line. Midnight.
12 o'clock at night.
Young children should not be allowed to stay up until midnight. Might.
Used as the past tense of may when reporting what somebody has said.
He said he might come tomorrow. Mild.
Moderate in type or degree or effect or force.
A mild winter storm. Mile.
A unit of length equal to 1,760 yards or 5,280 feet.
I can run a mile in 5 minutes. Military.
The military forces of a nation.
Their military is the largest in the region. Milk.
Produced by mammary glands of female mammals for feeding their young.
A healthy mother will produce enough milk for her baby. Milligram.
1,000th gram.
1 milligram of ricin can kill an adult. Millimetre.
A metric unit of length equal to 1,000th of a meter.
The bullet missed his head by a millimeter. Million.
The number that is represented as a 1 followed by 6 zeros.
A population of 500,000. Millionth.
Position 1 million in a countable series of things.
The park has just received its millionth visitor. Mind.
That which is responsible for one's thoughts and feelings.
His mind wandered. Mine.
Used to refer to a thing or things belonging to or associated with the speaker.
You go your way and I'll go mine. Mineral.
Solid homogeneous inorganic substances occurring in nature having a definite chemical composition.
Diamonds are the hardest known mineral. Minimum.
The least possible.
Minimum wage. Minister.
A person authorized to conduct religious worship.
Clergymen are usually called ministers in Protestant churches. Ministry.
The work of a minister of religion.
He is studying for the ministry. Minor.
Of lesser importance or stature or rank.
A minor poet. Minority.
A group of people who differ racially or politically from a larger group of which it is a part.
A minority party. Minute.
A unit of time equal to 60 seconds.
He stood in the shower for 20 minutes. Mirror.
Polished surface that forms images by reflecting light.
A quick look in the mirror. Miss.
Fail to perceive or to catch with the senses or the mind.
I missed that remark. Missing.
Not able to be found.
A missing person. Miss out.
To fail to include somebody or something in something.
I'll just read through the form again to make sure I haven't missed anything out. Mistake.
A wrong action attributable to bad judgment or ignorance or inattention.
He made a bad mistake. Mistake for.
To think wrongly that somebody or something is somebody or something else.
I think you must be mistaking me for someone else. Mistaken.
Wrong in, for example, opinion or judgment.
A mistaken belief. Mix.
Add as an additional element or part.
Mix water into the drink. Mixed.
Consisting of a haphazard assortment of different kinds.
A mixed program of Baroque and contemporary music. Mixture.
A substance consisting of two or more substances mixed together.
Form the mixture into a manageable dough. Mix up.
To change the order or arrangement of a group of things, especially by mistake or in a way that you do not want.
Someone has mixed up all the application forms. Mobile.
Moving or capable of moving readily.
A mobile missile system. Mobile phone.
A telephone that does not have wires and works by radio, that you can carry with you and use anywhere.
Please make sure all mobile phones are switched off during the performance. Model.
A type of product.
His car was an old model. Modern.
Belonging to the modern era.
Modern art. Mom.
Informal terms for a mother.
My mom says I have to stay home tonight. Moment.
A particular point in time.
The moment he arrived, the party began. Monday.
The first working day.
I saw him on Monday. Money.
The most common medium of exchange.
We tried to collect the money he owed us. Monitor.
Keep an eye on.
We are monitoring the air quality. Month.
One of the 12 divisions of the calendar year.
He paid the bill last month. Mood.
A characteristic state of feeling.
She's in a good mood. Moon.
The natural satellite of the Earth.
Men first stepped on the moon in 1969. Moral.
Concerned with principles of right and wrong or conforming to standards of behavior and character based on those principles.
A moral lesson. Morally.
With respect to moral principles.
Morally unjustified. More.
A quantifier meaning greater in size or amount or extent or degree.
More land. Moreover.
In addition.
The rent is reasonable, and moreover, the location is perfect. Morning.
The time period between dawn and noon.
I spent the morning running errands. Most.
Quantifier meaning the greatest in number.
Most people like eggs. Mostly.
In large part.
The other passengers were mostly businessmen. Mother.
A woman who has given birth to a child.
The mother of 3 children. Motion.
A natural event that involves a change in the position or location of something.
A planet's motion around the sun. Motor.
Causing or able to cause motion.
Motor energy. Motorbike.
Small motorcycle with a low frame and small wheels and elevated handlebars.
She sat proudly astride her new motorbike. Motorcycle.
A motor vehicle with 2 wheels and a strong frame.
He's learning to ride a motorcycle. Mount.
Get up on the back of.
Mount a horse. Mountain.
A landmass that projects well above its surroundings.
They hollowed out a tunnel through the mountain. Mouse.
Any of numerous small rodents typically resembling diminutive rats having pointed snouts and small ears on elongated bodies with slender, usually hairless tails.
I held the mouse by its tail. Mouth.
The opening through which food is taken in and vocalizations emerge.
He stuffed his mouth with candy. Move.
Change location.
She moved to the door. Move in.
Occupy a place.
The crowds are moving in. Movement.
The act of changing location from one place to another.
The movement of people from the farms to the cities. Move out.
Cause to leave.
We are going to move out of our old house next month. Move over.
Move in order to make room for someone for something.
Move over a little, so I can get in. Movie.
A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement.
They went to a movie every Saturday night. Movie theater.
A theater where films are shown.
The movie theater holds 500 people. Moving.
In motion.
The moving parts of the machine. Mr.
A form of address for a man.
Mr. Robert Smith. Mrs.
A form of address for a married woman.
Mrs. Sally Jones. MS.
A form of address for a woman.
Miss Sarah Brown. Much.
Great in quantity or degree or extent.
Not much rain. Mud.
Water-soaked soil.
We trekked through the mud. Multiply.
Combine by multiplication.
Multiply 10 by 15. Mum.
Informal terms for a mother.
My mum looked after me. Murder.
Kill intentionally and with premeditation.
The mafia boss ordered his enemies murdered. Muscle.
One of the contractile organs of the body.
He had muscle but no brains. Museum.
A depository for collecting and displaying objects having scientific or historical or artistic value.
The museum is open to the public. Music.
Any agreeable sounds.
He fell asleep to the music of the wind chimes. Musical.
Characterized by or capable of producing music.
A musical evening. Musician.
Someone who plays a musical instrument.
The club is looking for musicians. Must.
Highly recommended.
A book that is must reading. My.
Belonging to or associated with a speaker.
My name is John. Myself.
Used by a speaker to refer to himself or herself as the object of a verb or preposition when he or she is the subject of the clause.
I hurt myself by accident. Mysterious.
Of an obscure nature.
The new insurance policy is written without cryptic or mysterious terms. Mystery.
Something that baffles understanding and cannot be explained.
How it got out is a mystery.